Well, hey everybody, Matt Robar here with Next Level Profits, and we are back with our training series for business owners, okay? And today we're going to talk about how to use social media to grow your business and dominate your niche, all right? This is extremely, extremely powerful because several years ago, social media didn't even exist. Okay? It's extremely powerful. There are millions and millions of people right now just out there waiting, okay, for you to communicate with them, all right? There's people within your niche and people who are interested in what you have to offer out there waiting for you in social media. So, if you don't talk to them, your competition will. So it's all about how to be extremely effective while doing it, all right? So the things to think about when we're going to create a social media plan for business is you want to think syndication and you want to think about the bucket. Well, what do those two things mean? Well, let's talk about it. With social media set up properly, you can really set up what's called a syndication network for your content. So basically, you can take your piece of quality content that you've created and spread it to all these social profiles that you've created with people looking for that type of content, and it will drive people back to your business, okay? Now, once you set it up properly, all you really have to do is grow a network of like-minded and passionate people. And then you just provide value to them and interact with them, and you will make sales. Okay? But that's the easy part. The hard part's setting it up right. Okay? And that's what we're going to show you in this training. So, moving on, what's the bucket theory? What's this bucket theory I talk about? Well, this is something I came up with, as I've been consulting with people. Because the techniques that we teach really make it rain. And what I mean by make it rain is when you start applying the techniques that we're talking, you're going to start seeing a lot of leads. You're going to start seeing a lot of people. You're going to start seeing a lot of, people coming to your business, okay? But, here's the reality of it, and here's the reality of sales and business in general. Not everybody's ready to buy the first time. Okay? Not everybody's going to buy the first time they see your product. Not everybody, is going to opt into your mailing list when they see your opt-in forms. It's naive for us to think that, okay? Now, we're going to make it rain. We're going to drive a ton of awareness to your business, but not everybody's going to buy the first time around. So what does this social media web do? Well, it creates a bucket, okay? If it rains and you don't have a bucket, then, you have nothing. If it rains and you have a bucket to capture these people in, then you have something, okay? Because you can continue to market to them. Maybe they don't buy, maybe they don't get on your email list, but they're like, hey, this guy's on Facebook, okay? I like Facebook, and I like what he has to say. I'm just not ready to buy. I'll connect with them and hear what he has to say. Or, hey, you know what? I like to follow people on Twitter. I'll wait and hear what he has to say, okay? So now you've captured that person, okay? They didn't buy, but you still captured them in your sales funnel. You can still communicate to them, okay? And ultimately interact with them and hopefully make a sale, okay? So it's all about capturing that rain, okay? We're going to make it rain. You need to capture it in the bucket. Okay, so this social media web, so to speak, can act like a bucket to capture these people who may not become a sale right away, but still like your content and want to interact with you. Okay, so it's really powerful. So how do we do it? Okay, this is the $1 million question, so to speak. All right, and trust me, people have been paying us a lot of money to teach them this. This has been probably the number one thing people have asked us to consult on lately is how do we set up social media properly for our business? Well, we're going to make it easy for you, okay? I'm going to show you the exact diagrams that we charge people tens of thousands of dollars to walk in and consult with their company on, okay? I'm going to show you them right now. It's going to look a little something like this. Okay, now it may be a little daunting at first, but let's start at the middle, okay? The money page, all right? The money page is your main website or your blog or wherever you're trying to drive people to, your brand, okay? Think of the money page as your brand. I made it green there because that's money, all right? Now, the way we're going to set everything up is in this sort of wheel type of shape or sort of like a web, right? Now, the main 3 social media sites that you're going to focus on are Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Why? They get the most traffic. Okay, they get by far the most traffic. You can maybe throw LinkedIn in there if you're in a specific business where LinkedIn makes sense. Throw MySpace in there if you're in a specific business that makes sense. If your demographics on MySpace or on LinkedIn, you can add those two. Amongst those 5, Those are really the top 5 out there. About 75 to 80% of all social media traffic is driven through those 5 sites. So we focus on the 5 main ones, you get the biggest return, okay? There's also going to be some B-list social sites and some B-list video sites. Okay, so it's not all YouTube. YouTube's powerful, but there's a bunch of other video sites out there that can drive traffic, and there are some other social sites out there that can drive traffic, okay? And then the blog is another piece as well. So how do we set this up? Well, your Facebook can connect to YouTube, okay? Your YouTube can connect to the money page. All right, now your YouTube can also send people to Facebook. All right, and Twitter can send people to Facebook and YouTube. All right, now Facebook can send people to Twitter, and Twitter can send people to the money page. All right, your other B-list social sites can send people to Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube and back to the money page. They just have to all be linked together, okay? So Facebook can have links to your YouTube and Twitter and to your money page. YouTube can link to your Facebook and to the money page. And as you're distributing content, okay, you're constantly driving people into various pieces of the web. So they may come in through Twitter, but you send out a tweet showing somebody a video on YouTube, and that YouTube video drives them back to your money page.